One of my subscribers almost made a huge mistake when purchasing a new construction home in California. How did the subscriber get there in the first place? Let's start with this. Johnny was searching for a brand new home and decided to go to the sales office by himself without a buyer's agent. Oh boy, what a mistake that was. Because as you know, if you've been watching my videos, I always advise you guys to make sure you bring a buyer's agent on your first visit to the model home. But that's okay. Johnny wasn't subscribed to my channel yet, so he didn't know. Johnny went into the sales office without a buyer's agent, alone, signed the registration form, toured the model home, and almost signed the purchase agreement. But then he has second thoughts, like we all do when we're not 100% certain, right? Am I getting the best deal? Should I actually get representation? Can I negotiate on any of the terms? So Johnny decided to go back home and do some more research. While researching for new construction homes, he came across one of my YouTube videos. What buyers wish they knew about new construction homes. He watched the entire video without stopping, liked, subscribed, and decided to text me. I responded to his text right away and scheduled a call. Many buyers don't know that you could get representation when purchasing a new construction home. I cannot stress the importance of hiring a buyer's agent. How do you know what questions to ask? How do you know what to negotiate for if you have zero experience in purchasing a new construction home? Why don't you use the buyer's agent to negotiate better terms for your purchase agreement and save you thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars? And to top it off, it doesn't cost you anything to hire a buyer's agent because the buyer's agent gets compensated by the builder's commission. Johnny and I connected over the phone and discussed the following. Talk to me about your current situation. Are you currently renting or do you own a home? If you're renting, when is your lease expiring? Can you go month to month after? And if you're owning a home, do you need to sell your home to buy this new home? Is it contingent upon the sale of your existing home? And what's your timeline like? For Johnny, this was his first home buying experience. Johnny shares with me that he's currently renting and that his lease expires in May. He doesn't know if he could go month to month in the event that this new construction home he purchases has any delays, so I asked him to check with his property management company. He wants to move into this brand new home seamlessly without renting another property or doing a short-term rental, so he wanted the home to close by April. Based on his timeline, Johnny needed to look at spec homes versus a new build. So I shared with him the difference. A spec home is a speculation home that the builder starts building with a much shorter closing date. A new build is when you choose the lot, choose the floor plan, choose all the structural and design upgrades, and build a brand new home. That timeline could take anywhere from 6 months all the way to a year, depending on the builder. Based on Johnny's timeline, he really needed to focus on spec homes with a shorter closing time frame because he did not want to renew his lease. He did not have the luxury of waiting 6 months to a year for a brand new home. During our conversation, Johnny and I found out that the community that he had visited and went to the model home had 0 spec homes available. So immediately we knew that we had to look for another community that had spec homes available that would be able to close by April of this year. Will this home be for primary residence or is it an investment? For Johnny, this was going to be his primary residence. He was just fed up paying rent, making his landlord rich. He wanted to start building wealth for him and his future family. Are you paying for this new home in cash or are you financing? This is a very important question because I needed to know if we could leverage all the lender incentives that the lender was offering if you chose to work with the builder's preferred lender. For Johnny, he had a very stable income and a good credit, but he was interested in financing. He had no idea what to ask for or even the possibility of asking for incentives to the builder. He didn't even know that builders actually offered incentives, so this was really, really huge for him. I explained to him that it really varies on the builder and the community, but I have seen builders offer anywhere from 3 to 6% from the purchase price or a flat fee such as $40,000 that could be applied towards interest buy down or closing costs. Johnny was speechless. He actually had no idea what I was talking about, so I had to really break it down for him. And this is what I told him. With the current market conditions and interest rates hovering around 7%, many first-time home buyers like Johnny cannot afford the high monthly mortgage payment. In order to stimulate sales, builders are offering lower interest rates in the 5% range or the maximum 6% of the purchase price towards the interest buydown. There are programs like 2-1 buydown, where the builder offers 2% discount the first year and 1% discount in the second year on the interest rates. It all boils down to how long you intend to occupy this brand new home. Do you intend to live in it for a very long time? Talking about 10 plus years? For many of my buyers like Johnny, they're more comfortable with a 30-year fixed rate. That way, they know what their monthly mortgage payment is for the next 30 years. By the way, if we haven't met yet, konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your global real estate advisor helping you find your new home. Whether it's a new construction home or a resale home, anywhere in the US or anywhere in the world, I'll be more than happy to help you with your home buying journey. You guys want to know what happens next? Before I share that with you, to learn more stories about people winning through my strategies, do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button. What are your home requirements? And what neighborhood do you want to be in? For Johnny, he wants a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and it would be really nice to have a 2-car attached garage. Johnny is single and he works from home, so he intends to convert one of the bedrooms into his workspace. He also has a lot of friends and family visit on the weekends, so it's really nice to have that additional guest bedroom. Johnny had a certain neighborhood already in mind, as that particular neighborhood met all his requirements for his lifestyle. This neighborhood had his favorite hamburger restaurants, his favorite grocery store, and even his favorite gym. Based on this conversation, I knew that Johnny was interested in a spec home in a certain neighborhood that had a delivery timeline of April. He was going to take advantage of the lender incentives because he was going to use the builder's financing. The community where Johnny had toured the model home alone did not offer a spec home. Not knowing what even a spec home was, if Johnny had signed that purchase agreement in that particular community, Johnny would have had to renew his lease and pay additional money to his landlord. I told Johnny that I had the perfect referral partner from Sotheby's in that particular neighborhood in California. You see, at Sotheby's, we have an extensive referral network that spans all across the United States and around the world. Since new construction is my specialty, I have started to compile a list of all the Sotheby's agents in different markets that specializes in new construction homes. I connected Johnny to my referral partner, and within a few days, Johnny was under contract with a spec home. My referral partner was able to negotiate a very good deal for Johnny. Johnny was able to secure a very low interest rate in the 5% range, and my referral partner was also able to negotiate no closing costs for Johnny, so there was no upfront cash needed at closing. Congratulations, Johnny. I am just so happy that you found my video so that we were able to connect, and I was able to connect you to my referral partner in California. Now it's time for a pop quiz, and this time it's going to be a true or false. The first person to answer correctly will get a shout out on my next YouTube video shorts. Can you negotiate the terms of your new construction purchase agreement by hiring a buyer's agent? True or false? For more videos about new construction homes, and if you're thinking about purchasing a new construction home anywhere in the United States, check out one of my videos below. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you're made aware of my weekly content, so other buyers like Johnny looking for a new construction home can find my video. Thank you so much, and see you on the next one.